Crime knows no frontiers. To combat the growing menace of the international criminal, the police forces of the world have opened up their own national boundaries. At their headquarters in Paris, scientifically equipped to match the speed of the jet age, 63 nations have linked together to form the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol.
Another job?
Yes.
Where's mine?
You won't be needing one.
Morning, Paul.
Morning, Jean.
Here, start the day right. Have a good, heavy breakfast.
What is it?
It's from the River Police, Paris, to Scotland Yard, London, requesting help to identify a murder victim.
Murder?
Yes, he was pulled out of the Seine in the early hours of this morning. Shot in the back, identity unknown.
Nothing in the fingerprints?
Nothing. The police have checked their records and I've checked ours. The only lead is his topcoat of British manufacture. That's why they sent all this stuff through to London.
Wallet.
Containing letters. They've sent photostats. This one, from a girlfriend, very touching. Signed, your adoring Marie, who lives at number 84, Rue de l'Arcade, Marseille. There's no such street in Marseille.
French passport, forged. Not a bad job either. In the name of Henri Mercier.
Who also doesn't exist.
So, we have the dead body of a man who was nobody.
Well, he was somebody, until a .38 bullet was planted in his back.
You know, Jean, during the war, the resistance men used to carry fake papers and letters like these to stop the Gestapo from tracing their families in case they were picked up.
Yes, but why would a man go to all that trouble in peacetime?
I don't know. But I'm always interested in the man who hides his true identity. Communications, please. Especially a dead man.
Communications?
Duval speaking. The description and fingerprints you just sent to London. Circulate all countries.
Yes, sir. There is another thing, Paul. This. It was found in his pocket. It's probably just another fake letter.
This is the original.
Yes, the water's made it unreadable, but the lads think they can do something with it.
We'll see if they're right.
Let's hope it's not from some non-existent maiden aunt. A weak acid solution.
It's alkaline.
Oh. Ultraviolet, eh?
Infrared.
Oh.
I'm cooking it, not giving it a suntan.
So you can cook. I'm a pretty good cook myself.
One thing's sure, you're no scientist.
I could learn.
Jean, you'll never learn.
I think we should be able to read that now.
All right, let's see it. Can you improve on the missing parts?
I'm sorry, Paul. That section got soaked in the river. The surface has gone completely.
Here's the information. Good price for keeping quiet. It's right on the nose.
Blackmail.
Mm-hmm. Blackmail. Which means this list must refer to people and incidents that somebody wants to keep quiet.
With one exception, that last entry below the line. Look at the date.
April the 11th.
And today's the 10th. So whatever that entry means, it doesn't happen until tomorrow.
That's right. RH, MT, a London address we can't read. Then again, MT is a sniff.
A sniff?
must mean something.
Sure, but what?
Let's stick to what we know. Initials, addresses, dates. Put them through records. That's our best chance for a lead.
Sorry.
Thank you, Pierre.
Broken anything?
Not yet.
Well, I have.
The list?
The second column of initials and the addresses refer to murder victims. And the dates, check with the dates they were murdered.
Certainly turned up a lead.
That's not all. Every one of them is an unsolved murder.
Let's take another look at that letter.
These are the initials of the murder victims. Their addresses, date of murder.
What about that first set of initials?
Those, nothing showed up on records.
No, it wouldn't, because these murders are still unsolved. Those initials must belong to the killers.
Why?
Look, a blackmail letter. Reason for blackmail? Murder. Who else would they put the squeeze on but the killers?
It makes sense.
Wish it didn't. Look at this last line. Someone with the initials of MT, living at an unknown address in London, is due to be murdered tomorrow. Thanks, Helene. Jean, let me see that list of victims again. Madrid, a gambler shot dead. London, a lawyer shot dead. Frankfurt, an industrialist shot dead. And right here in Paris, a broker shot dead. All four had the 38 bullet in them.
And that's the only connection, Paul. There's no link between these killings, no pattern. It just doesn't add up.
It does. The one thing. Organized murder.
Paid killings? But, Paul, it's too fantastic. A murder group like that couldn't exist.
It could, and it did. Remember the gangs operating in America before the war?
That was 20 years ago.
Hired killers have existed for 20,000 years.
Inspector Duval?
Yes?
From London.
Thank you. Scotland Yard have identified the dead man, Thomas Mills, with a crime record as long as your arm. Let's see that letter again. TM, Thomas Mills.
One of the killers.
That fits. He would know who the others were. He could blackmail them.
Working through this Harry he wrote the letter to.
Right. The gang found out and shot him.
The same as they're going to shoot MT in London tomorrow.
We have one chance to stop it. Find this man, Harry.
In 24 hours? Starting where?
Where Mills came from. London.
Oh, and the name on the letter. We've checked all Mills's associates over the last 10 years. Nobody named Harry.
Every lead we get seems to end up at a blank wall.
There is one chance. Mills's wife. She may know this Harry.
Has she been questioned?
Not yet. She's in Holloway Woman's Prison, serving 2 years.
Nice family, the Mills. Can we see her?
Later. There's somebody else I want you to meet first.
Attention, please. Will passengers for Paris by British European Airways please go to the
Steve.
departure exit immediately?
This is Inspector Duval of Interpol, Steve Taylor.
How do you do?
How are you?
Mr. Taylor's an ex-captain New York Police. In 1940, he played a leading part in rounding up Murder Incorporated.
It's very nice of you to come along, Mr. Taylor.
No, just call me Steve. Okay, I got your problem. What do you want to know?
Anything you can tell us? If this is a murder gang, we've got to get some idea how they work. This is the murder list. Mills could have got it from the newspapers, but can we take the chance?
No. No, you can't. Let me tell you, gentlemen, something. When Murder Incorporated first started in the States, the police were more or less in the same boat that you are. First, we didn't know it existed. And then when we were told, we didn't want to believe it. But there it is, all in the files. You know, in 10 years, there were over 1,000 murders committed by that mob. Not 4 or 5, 1,000.
What sort of people did they kill?
Oh, anybody. Anybody named and paid for.
Steve, the killers, what happened to them?
Well, 7 of them went to the chair. And I had the personal pleasure of watching them fry. The 8th one, he's doing a life sentence. This gang that you've come across is Murder Incorporated all over again.
We've got to find this MT before they do.
Our one hope is to find a lead on the gang.
And fast. If we don't, this time tomorrow, an innocent person will be shot dead.
Gentlemen, you're gonna hate me for saying it, but this could be one murder that you're not gonna be able to stop.
Mills, you were warned to get up. On your feet.
Well, look who's here.
That's enough, Mills.
What you brought her for, a chaperone?
Get up.
What, in front of 2 gentlemen? Disappointed.
All right, Mills, you've had your laugh. Now get up and listen.
Sure. Anything you say. Sir.
It's about your husband, Thomas Mills. He's dead.
Who isn't?
You should try living in this place for 18 months.
Mills. I said your husband's dead.
You got a cigarette?
Sorry about your husband, Mrs. Mills.
Don't be. I'm not. What happened?
He got shot. In Paris.
By some lousy cop, I suppose.
No. We think you can help us to catch your husband's murderer.
Me help? Why should I?
Do you want him to get away with it?
Sure I do. Whoever killed Tom, I hope he gets a medal.
Mrs. Mills, there's another reason why we want this killer.
What?
We know that sometime today he has planned to kill again.
It's none of my business.
An innocent man. Probably with a wife. And a family.
Oh, you're breaking my heart. Listen, get this and get this straight. I'm not like Tom. I'm no squealer. I don't give information to nobody.
There was a man called Harry.
Harry who?
You tell us.
Never heard of him. Now beat it, will you? Okay, visiting hour's over. I want to get some sleep.
So you don't know anybody named Harry?
Oh.
Thank you, Mrs. Mills. I don't think you'll get much sleep tonight. And you'll lie there remembering how you helped kill a man.
Hey, you! The man you want is Harry Walters.
Con man. Now we're getting somewhere.
Thank you, Mrs. Mills.
"3-5 to Central Headquarters.
Central answering.
Harry Walters. Sent a complete rundown to Interpol Paris. Ask them to notify all countries. We want to know immediately Walters is found. MT, something street, District West Central 1. There are hundreds of something streets. Hello? Robert's here. Yes, put him on. For you. Interpol.
Duval speaking. Paul, we've located the elusive Harry. The man the letter was written to. Yes, Harry Walters. He was here in Paris all the time. Probably come here trying to find Thomas Mills.
Good work, Jean. What do you mean, was?
Well, he's on his way back to London. That's why I telephoned you. If he's running to schedule, he should arrive at Victoria Station in 40 minutes.
you guys talk clean, will you? Spoil the cut of my suit. Well, if it ain't Mr. Roberts, the well-known terror of the criminal classes. Okay, what's the charge? This isn't an arrest, Walters.
No? Oh, well, in that case...
Here. This was addressed to you. Read it.
Hey, this ain't mine.
Why did you go to Paris, Walters? To see Mills?
Hey, look, what is this?
Mills is dead because of that list.
Dead?
Yes, that's why you couldn't find him. He got a bullet in his back. You want to finish up the same way?
You're out of your class, Walters. These men are killers. You better help us to save your own skin.
Well, how can I help?
Tell us who they are.
I don't know. It's the truth, I tell you. Why don't you ask the guy where Tom lived? Morning.
Police. Inspector Roberts, Scotland Yard.
Police? Huh. What have I done?
I had a man named Thomas Mills staying here.
Oh, so that's it. Yes, I had him all right. Nasty little blighter. Left owing a month's rent. Packed up and went in the middle of the night. I'd like to get my hands on him.
I'm afraid you won't get your rent now, Mr...
Martin. Bill Martin. Why, what's happened?
Mills is dead. Murdered.
Do you mind if we take a look at his room?
No. No, of course not. Come on in. This was Mills's room. I haven't been able to find another tenant yet.
How long ago since he left?
Close on a couple of weeks. 2 weeks Thursday.
I see you've cleaned the place up.
Sure, I want to rent it again.
What about rubbish? You know, papers, old letters. Did you find anything?
You kidding? That mean rat wouldn't leave a good word for a saint.
Did he ever bring anybody here?
Didn't see anybody.
And you've no idea where he went from here?
I'm sorry, I'd like to help, but...
Right. Thank you, Mr. Martin.
It's okay.
Good work, Victor.
You must know something.
Of course. They've identified Mills's body, fingerprints. And somehow they've discovered that he lived here. Just routine police work. It won't get them anywhere.
I don't like it. Once they start snooping around, you never know what they're going to dig up. We can't go through with this job. We can't kill Mike Tinton now.
Oh, really? Are those your orders, Victor?
I'm sorry, Amy. You know I don't mean that. But we got a good racket, and we don't want it spoilt now.
No, we don't. Want to spoil it now, do we, Rolf? Especially by one of us losing his nerve.
Nobody's losing his nerve.
Good. Then we'll carry on according to plan.
Looks like our American friend was right. This is one murder we can't stop.
Somehow we've got to stop it. If we can find just one lead on this MT. MT is a sniff. Sniff.
Sniff. I know a lot of crook jargon, but this is a new one on me.
It could be rhyming slang, sir.
Rhyming slang?
Yes. What the London Cockneys use, you know. Apples and pears meaning stairs. Rosie Lee meaning tea.
Well, they often drop the second part of it, sir.
Yes, that's right. Oh, he means up the stairs would just be up the apples. Cup of tea, cup of Rosie.
Simple. What does that make sniff?
Well, it would have to be something that goes with it, sir, like, snort. Sniff and snort, see?
Sniff and snort. Port. Sniff and snorter. Sniff and...
That's it, sir. Sniff and snorter. Reporter. Sniffs in the news, then snorts it out again.
A reporter? That could fit. Try it. Check for any reporter with initials MT.
3-5 to Central Headquarters. Roberts here. Yes? The initials. Mary Turner, cookery expert. Miles Truman, theatre critic. Mike Tinton, crime reporter. Send cars for the first two. We'll take Tinton ourselves.
Keep the engine running.
Central to 3-5. Central to 3-5.
3-5, Roberts.
We can't contact Mike Tinton by phone. His line is busy.
Keep trying.
Third floor, apartment 42. You've got 3 minutes.
Fool! It was Martin. Bill Martin. Get after him. '42, third floor.
Mr. Tinton?
Yes?
Tinton! Nice work. You okay?
Would somebody mind telling me what this is all about?
It's your story. Come on, you.
Why would that guy want to kill me?
It's a good question. I'm hoping you can give me the answer to that. In private. The crime reporter must make a lot of enemies.
Oh, not so many. And none of mine are killers.
One is, you've still got to find out who.
Amy Barnetti.
Yeah. Amy Barnetti. Get over to the wall. Both of you.
Barnetti, top gunman for Murder Incorporated.
That's right, mister. And Gino taught me how to use this.
Operating your husband's old racket. Hmm? Who's paying you to get Tinton?
Face the wall. Nervous, Tinton?
What?
Don't try it. Get your hands behind your head. And you.
Guess I better keep this.
2 in a row, thanks. I'm afraid a lot of money.
5,000 pounds for one bullet. That's good business.
Who's paying you?
You're the detective. Suppose you find out.
I will. Whoever he is will take the rap with you. You'd better call your paper. You've got quite a story.
That's right. This'll make a big one.
You would have made a bigger one. Dead.